Welcome to today's video, everybody. I'm excited. We're at Ebisu Circuit. Today is the official practice day for the EDS competition. That is the Ebisu Drift Series. Now, today's video is not really focused on the driving. It's focused on the Chaser. And if you can see behind me, it's kind of back together as one piece. And we'll explain why in a little bit. But I want to show you this R34 Skyline that's doing practice laps right now. Look at this thing. Sounds so good. Oh. It's interesting because it has like an intercooler on the front, but it sounds NA as hell. JZX100. Everyone's gonna start warming up and getting their practice in. So we're gonna be drifting the FD line, which you guys saw me practice during Matsuri. Essentially when you come through here really, really fast, you wanna try and do an entry at about 120, 130 if you can get up there. Normally when I was practicing, I'd enter at about 120-ish, but because we're going from like a stop start, it's gonna be a little bit interesting. We're running grippy tires though, so hopefully we'll be all right. But yeah, you wanna come in here, nice big entry. You gotta fill the three outer zones, and then there's one inner zone, I believe. So we're gonna be doing a bunch of practice on that today. Tomorrow's the main comp, and we're in the expert class. There's 3 classes for EDS. There's the challenge class. The challenge is the beginner class, so like you do handbrake entries, no tandems or anything like that. And then there's the expert class, which is the class that I'm in. Then there's the masters class. The masters class is for those who are this level, Fustos level, Formula Drift Pro level, D1 GP level, like that kind of thing. So that's kind of where master guys sit. So you're gonna see Fusto probably up against guys that have their pro license as well. Now technically, I too am now considered a professional drifter, being in J2 and in a professional drift series, but I feel like I'm not entitled to say that yet until I at least get a couple podiums. So, that aside, that has nothing to do with whether or not I'm driving in Masters or Expert. I'm Expert class. I've never actually driven in this series at all before, so it's gonna be really interesting. I'm looking forward to it. But enough about EDS, let's talk about the Chaser. Now, as you can see, we've got headlights, a bumper again, and the rear end isn't destroyed and crushed anymore. Look at this thing. We got a stock bumper on there. We got mix match lights. I think we got a D-Max light on the right and a Koki one on the left. Looks like a lot of fun. So one of the requirements for EDS is your car has to have lights, tail lights, bumpers. It has to look like a normal car. So proper missiles like this guy's S14 missile cannot compete in EDS. They have to have everything like this. So it'll pass shotgun. Get out of here, mate. But yeah, so the cars have to look like a complete car to be able to compete. So if you do see any missiles here, they're kind of disguised as complete cars, kind of like you see with mine right now. Put it all back together, you compete in EDS, and then you take all your good parts off, and then you trash it again. So yeah, Chaser's all back together. Looks like a real car again. Don't know how I feel about the black bumper, but you know, it'll be all right. I just love that they pushed all this out and got this kind of lined up again. It looks sick. Before we head out and drive though, Steve, bro, you did such a good job fixing my car.
You like it?
I like it, I love it. Yeah, I like this, you pulled all this back this way. It's all level, the rear end's kind of there too. Thank you, Steve. But today I put it back to here, okay?
Definitely you
I push this to here, yeah?
Definitely you
well, it's nishi long, so maybe roll?
Yeah. Please.
This guy had to do so much work on the Chaser. So subframe broke, all the cracks, you had to weld everything on there. Yes. Fix the diff, change the diff.
Yes.
What else? Oh, transmission clutch problems. You fix the clutch problems.
No, fix.
Maybe we might have clutch problems by the end of today. I don't know.
Be careful.
Be careful?
Yeah.
I don't be careful with this.
No, be careful. No use too much clutch.
Oh, I can't say that.
I think finish your clutch.
It's already done? Yes. How long has it lasted? 2 years?
No, bro. 1 year.
1 year?
Maximally 1 year.
Yeah, okay. Next one has to be twin plate.
Your car have power, the single clutch. No?
Yeah. And I've driven it a lot. Yeah, we need to get away from the single.
Now.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
My clutch is on its last legs, we think. We had to adjust it because the pressure plate just wasn't putting enough pressure on it anymore. So I think I've like really like too many clutch kicks and the pressure plate's kind of how you're going. But yeah, Steve did a great job. He worked really, really hard. Like I said, a lot of things broke. If you guys saw my Instagram story, you know just how broken my subframe was and cracked it was. It's all welded up, reinforced now, ready to rip. I wish my subframe looked as good as this guy's here. Look at Josh's subframe. That thing is a work of art. That is like the Mona Lisa of subframes. The belt's loose as ever. The whole pulley's just exploded. That's a big issue on Chasers. JZX100, honestly, I'm surprised it took this long. Let me go tell Steve. On this entry here, I might have some inside footage from the live stream, but it felt like something broke, and it was just a power steering shutter. Then on the drive in, my water temperature started climbing like crazy, and I was like, oh no, have I like pierced the radiator or something? Nope, my whole front pulley's just exploded off the JZ. It's a thing that happens. Steve! The engine pulley just bang! Oh, fuck. So now I lost all drive, all power steering, water pump, everything gone. But everything seems okay, but I'm worried. Where is it on the track?
Yeah, I see.
You see the pulley come off?
Yeah, I see parts, no see pulley.
You just see the parts go
off. Yeah.
You have a spare one, right?
Yeah, I think pulley has.
JZX100, help me step Steve, I got my chaser stuck in the dryer.
Hello there.
Fusto's found a pulley at the shop. That's getting delivered to us right now. Radiator's all been pulled out. Steve's working real fast. We're gonna get that new pulley on there. We're gonna ugga-dugga that thing on and just send it. Belt's in really good condition. So we should be out there by the time lunch is finished. Chaser is back, guys, so we're gonna get straight out on track, get some more seat time and some practice in, burn off these tires. I wanna go through at least these other 2 pairs of tires before we're done for today, and we've got about 2 hours and 10 minutes left of driving practice. So we're gonna go out there, hopefully no more issues with the Chaser. At this point, I've probably spent enough money on this Chaser fixing everything that I've been breaking on it. I could have bought like 2 new ones. So let's get out there and shred and have some fun.
just how technical and difficult Nishilong really is. On paper, the layout looks simple enough, but when you're actually driving it and you're trying to hit all the zones for the competition, it's a different story. It really doesn't get enough credit for how difficult of a track layout that this is. It is all downhill, which means you keep gaining more speed. So your entries, while you may be super consistent on your entry line and where you end up right after entry, it all depends on your speed and grip level where you end up to get through the hairpin. And there's only really one line that you can take to do it correctly. If you're too gripped up, you end up not making it through and getting super shallow and missing your inner clip and outer clip on after that through the hairpin. But if you're too loose in the rear end, then you wash out way too much, and then that gives the opportunity for the chase driver to just overtake you and cancel you out. Yes, overtake rules do exist in this competition. So it's a very hard layout, but I enjoyed it, I loved it. By the end of the day, I started to get the hang out of it. It is definitely a learning curve, and this is actually the same layout that I'm going to be driving for the first round of Formula D J2. So it was really good practice.
Left of track time. I'm going to get out there and get a bit more seat time. We put the tires on now that I'm going to be running for the comp. So the last thing I remember is how this feels. So we're going to go out there, do our best. I'm really happy with how the car's performing. I'm happy with my line. Let's just get some more seat time real quick. So we're now done with practice for today. The Chaser held up great, other than the pulley. Yo, let's go look for the pulley.
Let's do it.
Let's go find the pulley. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, so they're laying out the lines right now for the zones. So that's gonna be good. I can't wait to see where it's gonna be in the middle here, because that's what I was struggling with the most. And like, I just gained so much speed, and because it's downhill, it's so tricky. Let's find my pulley. Oh my God, I found the pulley. There's the pulley. Yo, that's my pulley. 100% that's my JZ pulley. There it is. Look at it. There she is. That came off with some force. Damn. Look at this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Sho's had a bunch of power upgrades. He's got the same GCG turbo as me and his external wastegate out the hood. There's a good chance that he's gonna be faster than me tomorrow, but we'll find out. If we get paired up against each other, we'll find out. He also just said that his clutch is on its way out, and I'm kind of in the same situation, but I ain't telling no one that.
What's happening this?
It's the pulley.
Oh.
You can fix, right? Just put it on and
Yeah,
weld it.
weld?
Just tack weld, yeah?
Well,
Tack weld?
solid.
Solid, yeah. Solid pulley.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's so clean off, bro. It was like up in the bank a little bit.
Yeah. This second out song.
Yeah.
I see, bro.
You just shoot out the engine. So lucky, man. Normally this hits the radiator and messes stuff up.
You like drive?
Yeah, it's just hard because like, I mean, it's nishi long.
You never drive the Nissan?
I have, not that much though. Like to do the proper line, and the boxes aren't drawn, so it's hard to really know where I need to hit. And then if I have too much speed, I'm in trouble. Because then you wash out.
Yeah.
So you gotta have the right amount of speed, and it's just a bit harder.
I see a little bit. It's good, like. Good drive.
Should be okay. I think we'll get at least top 16 if I'm lucky. When do we start tandems from top 32?
No, 16.
16. Okay, so it's Tanso until top 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so solo laps until top 16. All right, that's cool. Secret weapon. I'll just like throw this at people.
You need winner.
Huh?
You need win.
I need to win? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thanks. No pressure.
You need.
I need? Okay.
Yeah, because next month you drive FD. Same track.
Same track. That's true. It is this layout. That's true.
Same.
Same.
Just chicane.
Chicane?
Yeah,
you
have
know.
chicane.
That's good. All right. Well, that's that. I might, and with the speed that I'm doing, maybe I should try entering a bit earlier. Maybe mochotto, like early. Because I'm washing out too fast, so maikara
Or
more angle. I'm putting a lot of angle in there.
Yeah, I see this.
So maybe earlier entry. I think earlier entry might work. Dude, it's so hard to calculate because it's downhill.
Yeah.
That's the trickiest part. Buster! We good? We got a bumper! I found it!
That's your bumper.
Where's the other half? Oh!
Careful, there's snakes there.
There's snakes? Where? I want a snake. Hey buddy, where you at? I'm not scared of no snakes. I'm scared of the swamp water I just dumped on myself, but that's just where we put all the aero parts that we break until we bring a truck to load all the scrap tires, and they all go out to the junkyard.
So we're back at the hotel now, guys, and I'm getting ready to wrap up this video and head to my room and get some sleep because we're going to be up early tomorrow for the main comp. But man, today, massive learning curve. I learned so much about Nishilong today that I never even knew I needed to know. And dude, the video and the footage doesn't do it justice. It's a very hard track. I think a lot of you guys that do a lot of driving and stuff can really understand just like the whole downhill aspect and how it's very difficult to try and make sure your car's in the right position after like you enter and get to that next in clip. It's very hard in the hairpin, but I think my line's pretty consistent. It's pretty good. I think we're going to get some decent points with it. I don't know if we're going to get podium, but the good news is looking at all the footage, I was able to see what I need to do. And I'm going to use a little bit of e-brake to get my car a little bit deeper in after the entry, slide it out and get deeper into like the outer edge of the hairpin before then throttling in to hit the in clip and then the out clip. And I think that's going to just make the line run a lot smoother through the hairpin, and I'm not going to lose as much speed. Definitely a learning curve today. That's all I'm going to say. Nishilong, when you're trying to hit all the zones correctly for comp, is another ball game, and yeah, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving this. It feels like I've just been thrown in the deep end here, and this isn't even FDJ2 yet. And what's really good is all the practice I'm getting today will be perfect for me because this is literally the round that I'm driving in a month and a half's time from now in FDJ2. So it's good practice. That's all I'll say. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash that like button and write me a comment. Also, I just want to apologize if it seemed I was a little disconnected in this video. I'm still trying to find like that happy medium between, you know, doing the live stream and stuff and also filming a vlog for YouTube. So we're in the process of just trying to, you know, get that balance right. But if you have any tips or anything, let me know. For now, I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Thanks for watching. Smash the like button, write us a comment, and subscribe once again. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Jump up.